After 7 years, De La Salle University is once again the king of college basketball in the UAAP. Yes, the Green Archers came back from a 0-1 deficit in the Season 86 Men's Basketball Finals to reign supreme, defeating the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons 73-69 at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. This is Naveen Ganglani reporting to you for Rappler, and we are about to take a look at what happened as La Salle was able to break a 7-year title drought and upset a UP team looking to bounce back from a finals loss last season. We have talked about the rebounding as one of the departments to look at for being a key factor in determining the winner of the game. Once again, like in games 1 and 2, the team that won the rebounding won the game. Today, La Salle out-rebounded UP 50-40. UP once again struggled shooting from 3-point range after going 2 of 19 in Game 2. UP shot only 1 of 17 from deep in Game 3. Overall, UP shot 43.3% from the field. La Salle shot 33.3% from the field. Turnovers even between both teams at 17 points in the paint. UP dominated 50-22, but bench points, La Salle's second and third units played better, outscoring UP's relievers 44-16. So, what happened? It was a close battle between both teams for 4 quarters. Back and forth they went, throwing haymakers at each other. La Salle would build a small lead, then UP would build a small lead. UP led by as much as 9 late in the second period before La Salle rallied, preventing a duplication of Game 1 in this series. In the third quarter, both teams went at it again, exchanging leads. It came down to the final minutes of the fourth period. Just when it looked like UP might take control after CJ Cancino hit UP's only 3-pointer in the opening moments of the final quarter, La Salle rallied back. When they were down, Nelle hit a big 3-pointer to cut the UP lead, and moments later, Quiambao hit a big floater to give DLSU the advantage. And then it became a defensive slugfest. Neither team was able to score much, relying on isolation plays and jump shots. Ultimately, it came down to La Salle making bigger defensive stops to stop UP from putting more points on the board. Quiambao had a huge block on Jerry Abadiano. Francis Lopez had a huge turnover that proved costly for the Fighting Maroons. And when it came down to making free throws, Quiambao came up clutch, sealing the deal for DLSU. Quiambao, who was named Finals MVP, finished with 24 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. Nelle finished with 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Now, they weren't the only ones helping DLSU. Jonel Policarpio had 8 points. Mark Nonoy had 8 points. Mike Phillips, despite only having 5 points, finished with 16 rebounds and 2 steals and 4 assists. Leading the way for the Fighting Maroons in his final game was Malik Diouf, who had 21 points and 14 rebounds and 2 assists and 2 steals. Francis Lopez finished with 12 points and 9 rebounds, while Cancino in his final UAAP game finished with 5 points on 2 of 6 shooting. It was clear that both UP and La Salle were the best teams of the UAAP this season, and Game 3 of this finals proved that, as neither was willing to let the other team go away with the victory. Ultimately, like I said, it came down to big defensive plays at the end, and La Salle, as Nelle said, wanted it a little bit more. And that was enough to secure the Green Archers another UAAP men's basketball title. In fact, La Salle becomes the first team in the UAAP Final 4 era to win 3 UAAP championships after losing the first game of a final series. They also finished this UAAP season undefeated at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. What will happen in Season 87? Many teams will reload. Many teams will come back better. Players will graduate and leave. New recruits will come in. Will UP and La Salle square off again in another finals encounter to determine a champion? Well, time will tell. For now, the Green Archers will celebrate as kings of UAAP basketball. For Rappler, this is Naveen Ganglani. Thank you for joining us this season.